Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, I have to give a forewarning that if you're having a bad day, you may not want to watch this video all the way through because the ending may not result in rainbows and butterflies. It may, in fact, have a very dark ending. And, so to preface this conversation, the rest of this video, I want to say that in order to be a competitive player in this game, mainly in ABX, you need two brilliance. Basically, you need two brilliance, and even for world boss, like stage 40, as we know, Gambit needs a brilliant, right? So, and the thing is this: I've always, I played this game to play at basically the top tier, the highest extent possible, and I've invested a lot into this game. You don't even want to know what I've invested in this game to basically stay there. And now they put something in place that I just feel like is just absolutely disgusting. The brilliance in this game, in the way that they are obtained. Right now, it's double chance up. I've went for some attempts already, and I'm gonna play this for you. I'm not gonna tell you how many I've done so far, and I'm gonna do more in this video. And I'm gonna say this, and this may sound a bit childish, but I feel like my reasons are rather justified. I'm gonna play the clip. Well, there's a couple clips where I'm going for brilliance, and you're gonna see how many times I've done this. And now we're going to do more in this video. We're going to do more. And if I don't end up with another brilliant, I may in fact be taking a break from this game. Maybe a long break, maybe a short break, may just be me kind of stepping back and not really, just playing as much, not really trying to be competitive. I may, leave my alliance because I'm not really going to be pushing ABX. We'll see what the outcome of this video is because, like I said, I played this game, competitively, and for everything that I've invested into this game so far, and can't end up with two brilliants that I guarantee more people who've invested much less have multiple. I have at least 2, 3, maybe even 4. And the thing is this, I've seen screenshots, people saying they got another brilliant on their first try, on their second try. And yeah, I know, it's all numbers and, statistics, like, anybody can get one on their first try, even just using one CTP, let alone all, filling it up to all 5. All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to play these clips. And then we're going to continue this conversation because I feel like I kind of need to play this in order to just build the foundation upon this conversation here. So I'm actually, this clip is rather long. I'm going to fast forward through it, and you're going to see how many times I did this. So I'm just going through. Okay, so right there, we got one failed attempt. One failed attempt there. Let's see, do I do another one? Do I do another one here? Another one. Another failed attempt. You want to see failed? Okay, this guy from Line, I'm getting all these notifications from it. He blocked it, but it was a failed attempt. Trust me when I tell you. And let's see. Do we do another attempt? Another one. Failed. Hang on, do I got to play it in order to... Okay, yeah, it's a mighty. It's not a brilliant. All right, so that was 3. That was 3 attempts, 3 failed attempts there. Here's another clip. Okay, we're doing it. I'm going to fast forward through this as well. I go and sorry, the bar's on. If my cursor is on the clip, but you can see I'm using more CTPs and boom, failed. Another failed attempt. So that's 4. That's 4 failed attempts. And this isn't even counting all the times that I've tried to get a brilliant before. Like before this chance up here, because I've done it even off chance up when it first got released. Let me tell you, hundreds of CTPs. I mean, I can't, I lost count. I lost count how many I've used to try to get a brilliant, and I have one brilliant. And like I said, I can tell you for certain that people that have used way less resources have more than I do. And more than I do, have spent less, and have more than I do. And the thing is this, like, you know, for stuff like this, for people who are investing as much as like somebody like me, because I'm probably not the only one. I guarantee I'm not the only one. They need to put some kind of, you need to put some kind of pity into this. Like, because you're talking hundreds of dollars, right, in CTPs, maybe even more. And to walk away with absolutely nothing, a mighty that just doesn't cut it. It does not cut it to stay competitive. It doesn't cut it to clear stage 40 right now. You need a brilliant. Like, that's what you need in order to compete and play at that level. You need a brilliant. And this is my declaration here, is after we do more attempts and there's and I don't have another brilliant, I'm pumping the brakes. I'm not going to claim exactly what that's going to mean at this point. It can mean multiple things. It could be just me just kind of popping in the game, getting, you know, some things done, popping out. It could be a little more than that, or it could be you know, just leaving altogether. I don't know yet. We'll see how I feel tomorrow, you know, or even after this video. And that's not the only thing. Because I'll tell you, after I did those four, because I gambled for more CTP, so I had a bunch of obelisks, right, that I ranked up to 6 stars, and I went to go roll another energy just to get a 200 proc on it. And between when yesterday, the day before, I did it was yesterday. Between all the obelisks that I had, all the obelisks that I got after all that gambling, and then more even today, I probably used, I don't know, over 100 6-star obelisks trying to get a 200 proc, and I didn't get a single 200 proc, not a single 200 proc. And it's just ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's just ridiculous. And it's like this. It's like being in an abusive relationship, right? I don't know, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever your thing is, and you know they're, I don't know, maybe they're physically abusive, or they're cheating on you, and you continue to go back. You go back to the abusive boyfriend or girlfriend, even though you know they're just gonna break your heart or give you a black eye, or I don't know, maybe you know there was that bully on the playground when you were a kid, but you went back to the playground every single day when you knew what was gonna happen, right? He was gonna, I don't know, give you a wedgie and hang you from the jungle gym, whatever it is, right? It's just it's insanity, right? You know, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And the thing is this, it's like, you know, they string us along with this little sliver of hope that, you know, it could possibly happen. And it's just, you know, sometimes, you know, it's just very rare that it happens. But the thing is this, like, you need these things in order to progress through the game. Or like I said, if you want to compete at a higher level and you want to invest, right? You want to invest, I don't know, real money, you want to invest time, you know, whatever it is to compete at that level. And then you do that, and you don't even get anything in return. You just, you know, you're walking away with that broken heart or that black eye. And I just can't do it. I can't do it anymore. It's nonsense. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So we're gonna do a few more. This is like, you know, this is like the Hail Mary here, and we're gonna see what we come up with, and if we do, in fact, if we actually get something. And if we do, you know, then I could still compete in ABX, and I could have more leniency to shuffle things around. Like if I want to clear stage 40 and I only have one brilliant and I got to unequip it and then, you know, still try to compete in ABX, it's just ridiculous. It's nonsense. So let me get prepped up here and we're going to rock and roll. All right, here we go. and I already know it is some. As I mentioned, it may sound childish, and I kind of get it, but it's like oh, if I don't get my way, I'm leaving. It's more than that though. It's definitely more than that, and I'm sure a lot of you can understand and probably relate. It's like if you sacrifice this, you should at least get you should get compensated in some way. The fact that they should have just put some kind of pity system on this. Like, if you do 5 tries, you're guaranteed that brilliant. I think that's more than fair, right? Because figure how many CTPs is that? That's 25 that you're just sacrificing, and then you're talking about the additional energy or whatever other CTP it is. It's another 5, so that's what, 30 CTPs. Not to mention the one that you're actually so it's another 5 then. So it's a total of 35 CTPs, and then you're left with 5 at the very end, right? Because they all transform into one. But I mean, it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous, and we're gonna test our luck here. Let's see how this goes for us. All right, so let's reforge, and let's and part of me is like kind of hoping I don't get it. Part of me is kind of hoping I don't get it, but just because I'm playing that psychological trick on myself. All right, so I actually have 3. I have 3 that have a 200 proc. I have more. I have more than just 3. I even have some equipped on characters that I think I could do a total of 5, either 4 or 5. But I have 3 right here in my inventory that we can actually do without having to unequip any. So yeah, we're just gonna randomly. I unlocked a bunch of CTPs over here and there. So how many is that? Okay, so that's our 5. We have an egg, a destruction, and then 3 authorities here. So let's go ahead and be disappointed because that's exactly what I'm expecting to happen. Yep, you can already tell from the sound. Oh no, we got it. We got it. No way. No way. Put my foot in my mouth. No freaking way. Are you kidding me? They heard me. They heard me. They heard my bitching and moaning. Well, I don't know if I could say that on YouTube. Am I gonna get demonetized? Oh man, now I gotta roll this thing, right? And I gotta use even more CTPs to roll it. So that was 5 times for me. That was 5 times. I don't know. Maybe the 5th time's the charm. Maybe without you even knowing, you do it 5 times and you just get one. I'm very surprised. I am very surprised at that. Let's take a screenshot. Man, now I got to keep playing. Now I have to keep playing. I got to keep playing competitively. Actually, for the past like 4 or 5 days, I really haven't been playing ABX. I've been just whatever my first run was, I've been submitting that. So I've kind of fallen off there. Should we try again? I mean, might as well try again, right? I planned on doing 3 anyways. So I don't know. I can't imagine that I'm gonna get lucky, twice in a row. But let's give it a shot. Let's give it. I'm honestly shocked. I'm shocked. I did not expect that to happen. But here we go. Couple judgments because I got a bunch of them. You know what? This might seem disgusting to some people, but a rage? No. Thing is this, I have other CTPs that I can use. So why? I was ready though. I was ready to put a rage in there. I've gotten a lot of them. From all the gambling. I even did more gambling after that other gambling video, and I think I got another like 15, 18 CTPs. I don't know, somewhere in that range. I have it recorded. If you guys want to see it, I'll throw it up there. But here we go. I mean, would I rather use a greed than a judgment? Here, we'll save 1 judgment and we'll pass it over to greed. So we have what? 1 judgment, 3 greeds, and an authority. I was thinking about doing an insight as well, but I need an energy as well. Okay, there it is. I think that looks good. We have our, I know this one has a low ignore dodge, so if we actually do get just a mighty, it's going to have the low ignore dodge, and I might have to roll it. But like I said, how many CTP or how many obelisks I went through just to get a 200 proc? It was insane, absolutely insane. I really couldn't believe it. All right, here we go. Here we go for another one. Are they going to make me put my foot in my mouth again? Failed. Failure. Okay. And we got, this is going to have to get rolled. I mean, the fact that, let alone trying to roll a regular energy, but trying to roll a mighty energy or even a brilliant energy, it's kind of ridiculous. So we got one. I can't I can't stop playing the game now. I can't stop playing the game. Otherwise, I'm kind of going back on my word, and I don't want to do that. I do not want to go back on my word. So there it is, guys. There it is. There it is. I don't know. Now I don't know what the title of the video is going to be anymore. I don't. Maybe I'll stick with the same title. But that's the process. To shy away from my my pissing and moaning over here. That's a process of getting a brilliant. I fast forward through all the other ones before, but out of 6 attempts, I did this 6 times now during this time around. You do the math and count the CTPs. Like I said, I could do more. I could do a couple more if I really wanted to. I mean, 3 brilliants would be nice, but I'm not really going to try to be greedy about this. But that's how it works. You need 2 of the same type of CTP, and then 5 any random CTP. Could be any type of CTP, and that's how you forge. Well, you don't necessarily need 5, but when you do less, you know, the percentage goes up with each CTP that you put in place. Up to 5 gives you a maximum total of 14%, and otherwise, without the times 2 chance up, it's only 7%. So there it is. I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed, my pissing and moaning. But I was serious. If that didn't happen, then I would have been taking a walk. But it still doesn't excuse the disgusting RNG in this game, and they most certainly need to change that. They need to put pities on absolutely everything, on cards, on rolling, just rolling CTPs, right? Like all the obelisks that I use, I don't know, 25, even 50, where you can actually choose like the proc. You could choose a stat. I don't know. They can figure out something to make it better. And then card rolling, right? I mean, we've been on this for a long time where, if you use a certain amount of cards, I don't know, 50 cards, 100 cards, right? Then you can pick, I don't know, a quality. You can lock a stat. Even to pay crystals to lock a stat. It's something to help with the rolling. When we were discussing this and we threw this idea at the devs, they gave us card crafting. It's not what we wanted. And more so for brilliance, like they need to put systems in place where you're guaranteed at a certain point, like they did for CTPs. You do 10 rolls, you're guaranteed that CTP on the very next roll. Cards, when you're gambling for them, you get tokens. So then you get a random card, but you still get the token. Like it's way better than what it was. And then for this, you guys seen how much gambling that I've done. How for the amount of CTPs that I've gotten, right? How many crystals that I spent? You do the math on that, and then calculate how many CTPs I've used. I did this 6 times, and I got 1 brilliant. I don't know. I don't consider that to be lucky. I just don't. Let me know if you think if you think differently. If you think 6 out of 6 times 1 is lucky, and this isn't even counting all the times that I've done before, because I can tell you what, I've definitely done this way more than 12 times. Definitely done this way more than 12 times because I have 2 brilliants, right? So that's not even the average. It's not even 6. Every 6 times is the average that I've gotten this. It's well above that. So there's my rant. Ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next one. So you better stay tuned. You stay breezy, but most of all, friend, you stay safe out there now. I can't say goodbye without giving my boy Icarus some love and a shout out here. He's so mad. He's so mad. Where is he? He's so mad. He keeps getting pushed to the side. His build is still the same. I mean, he was giving me some dirty looks earlier, man. He was. But we're gonna have to get to him next probably. All right, guys. Peace.